Draymond Green tossed from Warriors game a day after getting fan ejected. This time it was Draymond Green who was escorted out of the arena. A night after getting a fan ejected for saying some threatening stuff to my life, it was the Warriors star's night that ended early. Green, with Golden State about to take free throws while trailing the Pacers 106-94 with 8:10 left on Wednesday night at Indiana's Gainbridge Fieldhouse, received his second technical foul. The Warriors ended up losing 125-119 to falls to 14-15. Green had 1 point, 3 assists and 2 rebounds in 27 minutes. It is unclear what prompted Green's ejection, but it came after Stephen Curry exited the game with a shoulder injury. The former Defensive Player of the Year had a few added words for the referees before briskly walking off while being escorted by security. Green led the league in technical fouls last season with 14 and has 7 already this year. The Warriors ended up losing 125-119 to falls to 14-15. Green had 1 point, 3 assists and 2 rebounds in 27 minutes. It is unclear what prompted Green's ejection, but it came after Stephen Curry exited the game with a shoulder injury. The former Defensive Player of the Year had a few added words for the referees before briskly walking off while being escorted by security. Green led the league in technical fouls last season with 14 and has 7 already this year. On Wednesday evening, the Golden State Warriors will be in Indianapolis to take on the Indiana Pacers. For the game, Draymond Green is on the injury report, but he is listed as probable, so he will more than likely be in the starting lineup. Underdog NBA, Draymond Green, ankle, listed probable Wednesday. Green comes into the night with averages of 8.4 points, 6.2 rebounds and 6.8 assists per contest in 25 games. He is also shooting 55.1% from the field. The Warriors are coming off a 128-111 loss to the Milwaukee Bucks in Wisconsin on Tuesday night, so the game against the Pacers will be the second night of a back-to-back. Right now, the Warriors are the 10th seed in the Western Conference with a 14-14 record in 28 games. After starting out the season 3-7, they have gone 11-7 over the last 18 games. The biggest problem for the Warriors has come on the road, where they have gone 2-12 in 14 games. At home, they are a completely different team, 12-2 in 14 games. Over the last 10 games, the Warriors have gone 6-4, so they have been playing well recently. As for the Pacers, they are also 14-14 in 28 games, which has them tied with the Atlanta Hawks for the 7th seed in the Eastern Conference. Over the last 10 games, they are 3-7, and currently, the Pacers are in the middle of a 2-game losing streak. At home, they have gone 8-6 in 14 games. With Klay Thompson and Andrew Wiggins out due to injuries, the Golden State Warriors fell to 2-13 on the road with a 125-119 loss to the Indiana Pacers on Wednesday night. However, this loss is the least of the team's worries right now, as two-time MVP Stephen Curry left the game early due to a left shoulder injury. With about 2 minutes slowly working their way back into the game against the Pacers when Indiana's Jalen Smith drove to the rim. It appeared as if Steph Curry looked to make a play on the ball, reaching in and trying to pry the ball away from Smith with his left arm. And Curry immediately grabbed at his left shoulder in pain afterward. Curry stood underneath the team's basket during a timeout with his hands on his knees before walking to the locker room with team personnel. After the game, head coach Steve Kerr was asked about Steph Curry and whether or not the team knew any further details yet on the severity of his shoulder injury. "He's going to get an MRI tomorrow," Kerr told reporters. "He was ruled out midway through the fourth and the training staff told me he wasn't going to play the rest of the night. We'll see how he is tomorrow."